Welcome back. All right. And then I'm assuming, do I sound muffled? Here, I can adjust the mic. I haven't had to use this mic in a minute. Here. Does that sound different? It's hard to hear me. It's better? Okay. Okay, good. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna just go straight into it. And I'll be looking at chat. If you guys have any questions, I'll be answering them. So yeah, I think I'll just go straight into it. I'm here to showcase some of the new stuff that has been worked on and has been teased over the weeks for BYG development. And first off, we're going to start with our lovely, lovely plant, our brand new aloe vera plants. These are going to be home to our brand new Windswept dunes, which you can go and take a look at. They're very work in progress, of course, but we can go and take a look at those a little bit later. And then they're also most likely going to be home to our Mojave Desert and some upcoming desert biomes in the future. And then for aloe vera is a very, in the real world, for people who don't know what it is, it's a very common desert plant that is almost like a cure of everything plant. You can use it on your hair, you can use it on your skin, you can eat it, you can drink it, and it's incredibly healthy and beneficial for your body. So yes, we thought it was only fitting to add such a plant to our wonderful potions. I'm seeing potions. It can actually make something else. Um, it will be used as a potion ingredient as something I'm working on, but it today part of our stream is not only going to be a showcase, but we're also the audience is going to join me in creating our newest food item, which is aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice is going to be a new item similar to like honey bottle, if that makes sense. So it's like a food drink. So we're going to be creating that on stream today. We're going to be making some aloe juice, and coding that in and seeing how that process is done from our end as developers. But yes, so aloe plants can be grown on any sand block, and if you were to just break this plant right now, you would simply just get, here, I'm going to set the time to day. You can just get one aloe plant. You'll just get one aloe vera from one plant. However, this can either be done naturally grown over time, or you can bone meal it if you're lazy. But it'll grow eventually into a blooming aloe vera, which is this a beautiful 2-block tall block. And if you go up, you could either break it fully, or you could right click it to save some time. It'll drop around 3 to 4 aloe vera. The number varies. So this is essentially a new desert crop that's going to be added. No, it is not. Great question. It is not floating. Yeah, I guess it was just the angle. But yeah, no. So yeah, this is a brand new block. It was really fun to make and it was exciting. And I'm glad that we can add some new desert plants because I think that they kind of come far and few. And yeah, so next going on is that where it's still full grown until it stops, until the top grows. Yeah, so yeah, if it that's a great question. So if it's fully grown, it's gonna stop like this. This is where it's gonna stop. Yes, basically. Yeah, no. So aloe, when you plant it, is always gonna plant at it's always gonna just start as regular aloe vera. and then it'll grow into the 2 block. So it's not going to have growth stages to make it a bit quicker in growth. So it's just kind of, imagine, yeah, basically only 2 stages. Basically non-blooming and blooming. And then once it's blooming, you can harvest it and make it non-blooming and then wait for it to bloom again. Yeah, so I think it's really fun that it's like a 2 block tall crop in a way. Yes, as Ebo said, I think it's very interesting. It adds a crop, but in its own twist. So I'm really excited for everyone to get their hands on this. And then again, you can also just break it, and you'll get the as well, and you'll still get that. So you don't have to right-click it, but it's advised to right-click it just because you're not wasting as much aloe vera. But yes. And then currently I will say there is technically, at the moment, there is, like, this eventually will always grow into a blooming aloe vera. I'm working on deciding whether or not potentially if you shear regular aloe vera, it'll keep it the way it is and it won't be able to grow anymore unless you break it and replace it, kind of like with vines. So that is a barrier block. I placed that so that it wouldn't grow. Yeah, it's just so that it wouldn't grow and it wouldn't... Yeah, you could do the string technique too. You know, you could do that. That's what I originally had, but then I was like, well, for the purpose of a showcase, it would kind of look nicer if you couldn't see the string and it was just a blank thing. Yeah, no, that was just to help it for visual so you could compare the two. Yeah. All right. Any more questions on aloe vera, or are we ready to move into the next topic, which is our Lush Farmland, which I think is pretty exciting. All right, let's dive into that. So over here is our Lush Farmland. I'm going to say the particles are a work in progress, so don't be too quick to judge on that. But essentially how Lush Farmland works is Lush Farmland will behave just like any other farmland, you know, and it'll just kind of, it does that, and then if the moisture level is 0, it'll die out and it'll be normal just like any other crop or any other farmland block. However, if you place a Aetherium lantern within a 7 by 7 by 7 radius, so it'll go 7 blocks that way, 7 blocks that way, 7 blocks that way, 7 blocks that way, 7 blocks up, and 7 blocks down from wherever it's starting. So any Lush Farmland that is in that 7 by 7 by 7 radius is going to be automatically moisturized, so no water is needed. And then if your farmland is in an applicable radius, here, I'll showcase it, you guys, so you can see the difference. So this is regular farmland, this is Lush Farmland, and then I'll show both of them in their wet. I promise they're not the same. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll let that random take speed. So that's wet and that's wet. So they're not the same. Yes, this one is not as drastic, but it's still identifiable. It's just because it's Lush, it's got to be darker. So yeah, I know it looks like that at first glance, but if like you were to compare them side by side, these are very different and can be pretty easily identifiable. So yes. But yeah, no. So if your Lush Farmland is in a radius of Aetherium lantern, you're going to start seeing these little particles coming off of it from the ground to let you know that it's being moisturized. Currently, the particle we are using is the bone meal particle. That is going to hopefully be changed. We're looking into actually creating a custom particle that's going to be the same shape, but it's going to have Aetherium color, so it's going to look like this lighter teal blue. Just so that it's differentiated, because we don't want people to think that their crops are being bone mealed. So valid concern, but I promise it's being looked into. That was just, we had to put a placeholder, and that was the best looking placeholder, so yeah. This is really exciting because this does go through walls. So let's say I had, you know, a farm underground and I just placed the lantern on the ceiling. It could cover this land, it could cover the farm above it, you know. So there's a lot of amazing farm opportunities, and then it allows you as the player, and this was, you know, designed a lot for builders, people who enjoy building. Um, you're welcome to go in and create beautiful landscapes of big farms and things like that without having to worry about the moisture level in the water. Um, so yeah, just something that's nice and is a nice quality of change. The reason I chose Therium to do this is because Therium very much lacked a lot of use considering how rare it is. And I want to go in and talk about some of the planned changes for Therium. And this is most likely not happening until 119, but some changes may make their way in depending on how badly they are needed. Um, First off, Therium is going to be its entire, just how it functions is going to mimic Amethyst. So there'll be budding Therium crystals and regular Therium crystals. Regular Therium crystals can be harvested, budding cannot. Budding is going to grow the Therium crystals in their stages, and etc., etc. And then a full one will drop Therium crystals. A full cluster will drop the amethyst, or the Therium shards, and then that can be used to make all of the Therium blocks and stuff like that. So yes. So just to make it more easy, because a lot of users did not understand how to grow and or harvest Therium. So hopefully by making it be more cohesive with Amethyst, it allows players to not to be easily identifiable in harvest. And then in the end, a new kind of, because we currently have these they're like these little balls that spawn with the Ethereum. It's gonna be changed to kind of like a reversed geode, in a way. So yes, so it'll look nicer, it'll feel nicer, and they'll be a lot larger, more identifiable, for players, so they're not super, and then they're also not going to be as rare. Because while this is nice, it's not like something that's worth super end game rare. This is just like a nice little feature add-on for it. So Therium's not going to be as rare anymore. Just because the original plans for it did not end up happening, but we did not end up really adjusting the rarity of it for how useless it was, essentially. So yes. And then I'm also looking into for some of the other Therium blocks, like, you know, the lamp and the glass and other things like that. I'm looking into adding some more unique uses for those as well, and seeing what that can do and what that can provide. So yeah. And then if there's any questions on that, feel free to ask. And then I'm also probably going to go in and showcase the Windswept Dunelands just a little bit, because I know it's been worked on a lot by Corgi. With the, in regards to the mangrove question, good question. So that won't likely be happening until 119. So it's probably going to remain a sapling and remain the way it remains until the mangrove stuff for 119 gets released. Yeah, so that I can actually, like, not copy it, but, like, make it cohesive, because it doesn't really, it's kind of like, it was kind of the issue with Therium, is we knew about geodes, but we didn't really know how they worked, and then so I just kind of based it off of what I knew, and then it was totally wrong, and then people just got totally confused, so I don't really want to do the same thing with that. I'd rather just wait. So yes. All right. So let's go look. I want to just take a look at our windswept dunes and see. Let's see if we get a good one. If we get a bad one, that I'll be depressed, but you know. This is kind of cute. Okay. Oh, never mind, I lied. No, it's horrible. Okay. Wow, look at the dunes. Also, dune grass or beach grass got a retexture. It's not super noticeable, but it used to be a lot messier. You know, I've been redoing some of the artwork for a lot of the plants and just trying to make them follow the newer artwork format. Oh, peep the Dead Sea. She's chilling. Yeah, absolutely beautiful terrain. I'm loving it personally. What are you guys' thoughts on like the development, you know, of BYG 118 so far? Do you guys like how the biomes are being kind of reimagined? Because we've had to go in and obviously redesign a lot of them, you know, to fit it, the new update. So it's been difficult, it's been a challenge, but I'm hoping everybody is, you know, enjoying those new things, the new style. Kind of like a fresh of breath air. And then of course with the new artwork and all that, some new blocks, been fun. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and exit out of this. We're gonna open up to our IntelliJ. If you don't know what this is where all the magic happens. And we're just gonna simply work on aloe vera juice right now. All right. And then here's gonna be a look at aloe vera juice. Here is its like placeholder texture for now. It's just a potion bottle with like a green liquid because that is what aloe vera juice is. So yeah. All right. And let's see. Let's see. We're gonna start with, so this is some other stuff. That's fun. Organic always commit and changes rename. Fun fact. Oh, also, the whaling blocks have finally been fixed. If you, for people that know, the people that don't. But yes, whaling blocks have finally been renamed, and there's a lot of grammar blocks that are getting slight renames just to kind of fit better. So yeah, which is pretty cool. So this is renamed, or here, fixed whaling blocks names, and then it's whaling block. And then we're going to have adjusted Lush Farmland and added farmland tag. And then what else did we do? What did I do to climables? Oh, just the wine. Okay. And then changed aloe vera, or blooming aloe vera, to be more specific. Blooming aloe vera noises or sounds. That's better. Sounds better. Okay, we're just gonna commit that, and then we'll get working on this aloe vera juice. You know, I'm like tired, but I'm not. I don't know. It's been a long day. Chemistry is hard. College is difficult. If you don't know, you'll know one day. Unless you don't go to college, which is totally acceptable. And honestly, I give you mad props because sometimes this is fun, sometimes it's not. But you know, that's how it be. That's how everything in life is, I guess. Alright, and so that's all pushed. Okay, so then we're gonna go just work on an item. So we're gonna go to our items registry, which is where everything is like wonderfully placed. And then furthermore, fun fact, the organization of this class is like the order in the actual tab that the things appear in. So some people don't know that, but I always thought it was like a fun little fact. All right, and then let's go to like one of our food items. Let's see. It's so green apple. We can make something like this. And then I always like to reference what I kind of based my thing off of. So because this is really based off of the honey block, I definitely want to see and make sure, you know, that this is. Is that what I really wanted? Okay, let's see this. Okay. Dot craft remain. Oh, that's an interesting. I've never seen that before. I've never ever seen that. That's cool. What's this? Okay. So I think we're actually going to just reference this class so that it does this, because we don't have any custom sounds for it, so for now at least. So I think we'll reference this. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Okay. So we'll start with, and then we'll go to Aloe Vera. Okay. Aloe Vera juice. Right, right. And then, let's see. Aloe Vera juice. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the underscore. There you go. Okay. So that's going to be in the BYG Creative tab. Now we're going to do a create, or no, it's honey. Honey bottle item. And then craft remainder. Yeah, we can do that. No, glass bottle. There we go. Hi, welcome in for anyone that's joining. All right, and then we're working on aloe vera juice for BYG. Okay. Stacks to 16. We'll have that so it's cohesive. Stacks to 16. And then that's where we get, okay, this is where we get nutrition and saturation. So I'm gonna go to honey. Symbols and foods. And then, so this nutrition. What is the highest nutrition in the game? Spider eyes have high saturation? That's funny. I didn't know that. Let's see, cooked mutton, cooked that, cooked beef. Seems like 0.8 seems to be like the highest. So I think what aloe vera is very much like is it's not very filling, so its hunger is probably only going to be 2. But I think that the saturation I'm actually going to put at a 1.0, and we'll try it out in game to test if it's good or not. But I think, yeah, I think I'm going to put this at 2. Actually, 4, because it's 2 chicken nuggets. Or maybe we could do 3, like 1.5 chicken nuggets. And then we'll do, I like that as capital. And then we're going to do 1.0. And then, yes, we'll do that for now. I like that. I like the beat. I know, I don't know if other people call them that. I kind of always just call them chicken nuggets. The little Minecraft hunger bar. I just call them chicken nuggies. Chicken nuggets. And whatever. So it's like half a chicken, like, from I know from coding is 2 nutrition is equal to, for every 2 nutrition, it's 1 chicken nugget. So 3 is like 1.5 chicken nuggets. Yeah, it's like chicken legs. That's why I just call them a chicken nugget, because they're small. Like a nugget. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Oh gosh, am I reading this right? Gold Ryan. Oh, hi. I know you. Sensei. I'm not that. I remember. I'm not. I know you. We've met. We met. We know each other. Took me a minute. Okay. So it looks like that. And then I'm gonna go in and add. Yes, hi, welcome. All right, and then I'm gonna go in and add the item. And then it's kind of just, to be honest, it's really easy. I just kind of copy aloe vera juice. And I'm just make sure it's going to item and then juice. And then we're just going to open up our, oh, it's aloe vera bottle. See, I'm actually going to rename this. Or should I? How we're porting surface builders. So at least with what we do, they're called surface rules now. And they're data packable. So it's kind of like data packing into it. I will be happy to showcase you in game. All of the new stuff we're working on. And yes. So let's see. I'm gonna rename this to aloe vera juice. You know, 118 has definitely made things difficult. Yeah, it's changed a lot. New artwork, Spare in the chat, and then myself, we have both been working very hard to redo the artwork. He's done a lot of the wood types and some of the stones, and then I've done a lot of the plants and other miscellaneous blocks and like decoration blocks. So it has been a group effort. And then, of course, Corgi Taco has been working very hard at porting over our terrain and also changing it a bit as well so that it's like new, fresh. All right, I need to look up what is the honey bottle. Then we're gonna look up the recipe. Oh gosh, is it this? There it is. Okay. Okay. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna do for every 2 glass bottles and 2 aloe vera, you get, because I feel like, I don't know, with the saturation, no, that would just be no. No, I lied. That would be bad. That just wouldn't, no one would want that. I want something people would actually want to make, you know? Aloe vera juice. So we're gonna Control C, Control V, and so we'll do BYG, and then we'll do aloe vera, and then we'll do the glass. Okay, and then BYG, aloe vera juice. 4, okay, that looks good. At the moment, I think we're pretty good on textures, honestly. I'm pretty happy with everything. Yeah. Any artwork, like, I'll be honest, the Northern End, most of their artwork isn't getting redone until their specific updates, if that makes any sense. Okay, so, by the way, welcome everyone. Oh my gosh, we have so many viewers. Hi, everybody. Feel free to chat, by the way. Ask questions. You know, I'm glad to ask any questions anyone has. For anyone that just joined in, we're working on aloe vera juice for BYG, and then also just kind of showcasing stuff we're working on. Yes. And then I'll go back into the world. Yes, it does take a while to load up, FYI, but yes. And then I can look at, I wanted to see if I can showcase some of the artwork I've been doing. I've been doing some work in progress artwork. I'm trying to see. I actually need to delete some stuff. Rest in peace, the glow cane. That needs to go, I'm not gonna lie, because it's kind of... It's not there anymore. She shouldn't be there. That's okay. Let's see. Do I have anything fun I want to show? I want to redo the end bulbous anomalies for sure. Because that was my first time. Fun fact, with bulbous anomaly, that was the most difficult texture I've ever made. Because not only is it an animated texture, it's a 2-block tile animated texture, which means both the top and the bottom animation have to sync up perfectly at the exact same time so that it looks cohesive. And it doesn't look like 2 separate animations. They have to look like one fluid animation. That was very difficult, but it was fun. And I definitely want to go back and redo it since I know how to do artwork a bit better now with that. Let's see, let's go to blocks. Is there anything fun? Let's see, what is something? If I'm scrolling past something and you go, what is that block? Oh my gosh, bulbous stem was ridiculous. That was frustrating, you guys. I'll show it in game for people that don't know it, but... Yes, because I'm not good at making, like, roots. So, making a root texture took me a very, very long time to do. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, you should try. Always make new attempts. Oh, there's all the cattail stuff I was working on. Let's see. Oh, not cracked sand. She's old. I actually need to get... Oh, not the crate. The crate is like a 1.12 texture. Should I just go in and start deleting things that aren't in here anymore? Would that be too sad? Cypress leaves, they're slaying. I need to redo the delphinium. I don't like its texture. We don't need the crate anymore, Spare. We have the barrels now. For Mojang added barrels, so I don't really feel like we need it. Oh, we don't talk about this. Y'all didn't see this. This is definitely not for a future update. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, it's just taking forever. It takes a long time to load up Minecraft because I don't have it in the C drive, I have it in my D drive, so it doesn't run as fast. And then let's see. We've got our firecracker. Oh, here's Floris, one of our upcoming wood types. Most likely, actually, I'm not going to make any promises on it. Here's a look at, to be honest, this is an old glacial oak texture. It's probably not what, this is not what the final one's going to be, like, by any means. I might go and redo Foxglove. See if I can make it any better. Let's see. We've got our hydrangeas. Oh, our icicles that never made it in. Maybe for our nether update. I did see what you came up for it. That was cool. And then I definitely want to look into redoing Nightshade Phyllium, because it's pretty cool. Oh gosh, Minecraft, can you please load? Okay, she's taking her time. She's almost ready. I promise. Oh, here's Ironwood. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, you're missing out. Ironwood is going to be added in, I think it's like the second or third update. Ibis Phyllium has been in there for a while. That's already in there. That was added a while ago. Oh, here's our Jacko-melons. Does anyone remember those from 1.12? And our October update? We had our Jacko-melons. I promise I'll add them back one day. I promise. Maybe this Halloween. Like this 2022 Halloween. Don't quote me on it. Oh, here's a look at, we're working, this was when the Joshua trees were gonna actually be their own wood type, but then I ultimately decided against it, so. Yeah, it's true. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I shouldn't be this tired, but I am. Is it loaded? Look at you guys. It loaded, finally. Do we think it's gonna crash? That would be kind of sad. That would be kind of funny, though. Okay, we're gonna make a new world. I always have the fear that something's going to crash. It's just inevitable. Okay. It's loading now. And we can see our beautiful aloe vera juice in game, and we can test it too. Oh. See, it's always like, takes a minute. It's always gonna take a minute to load. That's fine. Please. Please load. Okay. Is there any biomes? Because I know Goldorian? I'm gonna be real, I don't know how to say your name. If you want to pronounce it, like spell it like how it would be pronounced. I'm gonna call you Gold for now. I know Gold wanted to see some of the new biomes and just kind of BYG terrain in general. So yeah, we can go and take a look at that. So let's go. Let's see if we'll get a, do we think we're gonna get, oh, is it? Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. Let's take a look at one of our new biomes, the Windswept Dunes. This is a 50-50. Sometimes you get a really good one, or sometimes you get this. So this is being worked on. This is a work in progress biome, I will say. So we are still very much patching up bugs with it. We're gonna get this cool, you know, pink sky, and honestly, I have some, this is kind of a sad one. Here's our Sierra Valley, or it's the Sierra Badlands now. We've got our firecracker. I wonder, do we think Corgi added? He didn't add them yet. Okay. These do normally change. You can bone meal them into bushes, but yes. Here's our Dead Sea biome, which is now a proper ocean. Fun fact. I know, crazy. So yeah, here's our Sierra Badlands. Here's a look at our bayou. Oh, and we can take a look at the new bayou leaves done by Spare. I think they look pretty cool. I like them. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Here's a look at our new cattails. These are insanely difficult to make because not only are they a 2D model, but they are a 3D model as well, which is very fun, but also not. Yeah, and they're like a crop too. You can bone meal them. They're pretty cool. And they can go in the water. The color's off? Well, I didn't change it. You're the one who made the texture, my friend. No, I'm kidding. um, if you sent it to me black and white, yes, but if you did not send it to me black and white, Spare, then sometimes the colors get hued a bit. Yeah, it was it was kind of a risky, thank you, Evo. Yeah, it was definitely a risky play. Um, and this took me a long time to make. But I honestly think they paid off pretty well. I think it adds some volume to the cattail. I feel like that's what always was missing, is they just didn't have a lot of volume to them. So they didn't look very impressive. And then our water silk has also been, they just received some little textures. Now it kind of looks like a moss in a way. Where's moss? Yeah, it's very similar. I made it that way on purpose. Yes. I'm thinking about adding moss to some of the swamp biomes, like a mix of moss carpet and moss block as part of the flooring. What do we think about that? Yeah, so I would, yeah, I'll just, don't worry about it. I'll just black and white. I had to do that with Cypress. You sent it in color and it didn't really look well, so I just put it in black and white and then added the color map to it. Yeah, so I think some moss would be kind of cool, and then it would fit really well with the water silk that's also kind of mossy colored. So I think that would be kind of dope. Oh, here, look, we've got a bigger... So we can get these little oasis that spawn. You can get some drip leaf and stuff like that. They're more they're going to be more rare, but this is kind of a work in progress look at our dunes. It's not in the best shape it could be. There's better pictures in hashtag media in our Discord. And I'm looking, and I know a lot of people have been trying to do like the Twitch commands to access things. I have to still set those up, you guys. I'm working on them. Hopefully by next stream, I can have like a at Discord and Patreon and YouTube and just like in like a commands one, just so like it's easier for everybody in chat to kind of access that and get to the Discord easier if you're not in it already. But yeah, and then let's take a look. Let's see. Do we have our aloe juice? Ooh, looks like we do. Hi, Lex. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Or if there's any biomes you guys, or like kinds of biomes you guys want to like look around and see, I'd be happy to teleport to them. So we're currently looking at aloe vera right now. So here, we can place it. Here's our aloe vera right now. She's looking really good. And then we can bone meal it to get our blooming aloe vera. And then if we right click it, then we're going to drop it. And it's going to provide us with more. So it's like a 2-block tall desert crop, which is pretty exciting. You know, you don't see a lot of those. And then just a little quick, we can go take a look at the cypress swamplands here in just a moment. I'm just going to make sure that this recipe's working. So it's 4 and then 1. Perfect. So it looks like our aloe vera juice is working. And then I can go ahead and look at that. We can go ahead and look at the cypress swamplands, which is super cool. Here we go. And this is, oh, why are there no trees here? Oh, they're there. So yeah, this is before they were a little too gray for my liking. Yeah, I guess there was like some sort of clearing thing. I know. Let's see, it's first created with one today is my biggest full time. That's crazy. Gold, that's so crazy to me. That BYG is still considered one of that. Yeah. It has changed a lot, and I'm really hoping that as the year goes on, we're going to be adding our mobs. In 119, we've got mobs coming for something we haven't had in almost 2 years. We have not had mobs, and these are going to be super exciting, cute mobs that are going to actually, they're not just like there, they add function, some of them can be pets, some of them provide unique utility, potentially trading, not going to give too much away. Yeah, Terra Blender swamps are not the greatest, but it's okay. They're trying. It's new, it's still being worked on. But yeah, this is what the leaves kind of look like. When it comes to the debate with Bop and how all that works, I'd say originally when I first started this journey of creating BYG, wanting it to be like that, I do agree. Vine should have that. Sorry, I always get off topic really easily. But um I think I definitely, it's really not a competition anymore. I don't really view it that way. In fact, so BYG and BOP now use the same worldgen dependency called Terra Blender, which was designed by Adubs who created BOP, but Corgi and I and Adubs and Forstride, we actually are all super friendly with each other. We're very much in direct contact, and so we don't really view any of each other as a competition. They do their thing, we do ours. It's like apples and bananas. Like, they're both fruits, but they're different fruits. But they're still technically, like, they're in the same category, but they're not really the same thing because BYG focuses on a lot of different kinds of content, while Bop tries to keep things more simplistic, but it's like, so it tailors to two different audiences, really. So, yeah. And then I support your decision on focusing the very hot and very snow/icy biomes. Thank you. Yeah, we've been very, I feel like it's much easier to add the warm and cold biomes, like the coniferous kind of biomes, and then the regular warm neutral biomes. Those are a lot easier to concept, come up with stuff with, because I think that's what more people see often. But especially when it comes to the hot and stuff like that, it's definitely more challenging. But we are devoted to trying to really diversify those categories so that there's more variety when players are exploring. And a lot of them are going to be a lot more, like, we have some realistic ones, but I won't lie, a lot of it's very fantasy based. But I am definitely still, I like to have a mix. I like to have real life inspired, like fantasy inspired by real life as well. That's something I like to do with a lot of the biomes. So yeah. My old pink desert. Well, I have no idea what that is. I will say, just for clarity, the Windswept Dunes concept was entirely inspired by the Doja Cat X SZA Kiss Me More music video, where they're on a pink dune oasis planet. Yeah, so just for clarity for anyone, if they're curious where that biome's color scheme, and because it's a very fantasy based biome, even though it is a desert biome, so that is very, yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, that's just very much where I got my inspiration for that. So yeah. All right. And then is there any other, we can go and take a look at some other stuff too. Oh, and then oh, we have 8 people on stream. Hi, everybody. And then, because we've got some new people on stream, I'm going to showcase to you guys, just once again, Lush Farmland, just real quick. We can just kind of go through it. So this is, or here, let's just go to an actual biome that has it. Let's go to a coconino meadow. For anyone that has not seen our coconino meadow, this is actually based off of the real-life coconino region in Flagstaff, Arizona. So there's a lot of real-life inspiration to these meadows, and I'm not cocky, but I would dare say these meadows are way better than Minecraft vanilla meadows, because yes. So yeah, we've got this brand new lush grass with lush dirt, and normally when you... Okay, or I can make this really loud noise. Great, I know, I did the challenge, how fun. Normally you can hoe this and it'll come into regular lush farmland. Acts like any other farmland, you know, you can water it, get the moisturizer. If you don't, it dies. Keep the puffball, by the way. Farmable crop mushroom. All I gotta say, you know. Anyways, okay. But no, literally. No, literally, Twitch. Cloverly. You're so right. It's like really loud, and I was like, I really didn't appreciate that. It was funny. It's funny. But anyways, so if you have a Aetherium lantern within a 7x7x7 radius, these little particles are going to start coming off of the farmland. And it's actually going to start to, over time, the moisture level is going to be at 7 without the need of water. So all of this in a 7x7x7, and that goes through walls as well. So like if I had the Aetherium lantern up here and I went a few blocks down and had a farm underground, how do you get lush farmland? Oh, all you have to do is just go up to lush grass or lush dirt and till it. Yeah, you just have to hoe lush dirt or lush grass. And those can be found in 3 biomes right now. That can be found in our Coconina Meadow. This can be found also in the Autumnal Valley and the Temperate Rainforest biome. The kind of flowers? Great question. These are our Alpine Bellflower. Can take a little closer look at these. This is the Alpine Bellflower. It's actually exclusive to the Coconino Meadow biome, so you can only find them here. But they spawn in quite abundance. Will Witch Hazel get a new... It does. Witch Hazel has some big revamps planned for it. The trees themselves are going to get changed a lot, so yes. But yeah, no. So basically, you can have permanently moisturized stuff in a radius without needing water. Pretty cool. So yeah, fun little feature. And then here we can take a look at... I had a horrible temperate rainforest last time I tried to look at one. The green, white, and purple. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I think it is super pretty. Did we get a big one? Oh, we did get a larger one. So this is our temperate rainforest for now. It's a work in progress. It's going to be more dense, and then there's going to be some vines and bushes, so it's more like a rainforest. But this is what it is right now. We've got these pretty large oak trees. It's going to be having these magical big mushrooms everywhere and stuff like that. So, and then also as features, you can find our lush grass here. Lush grass, lush dirt. Oh, gotta love 118 gem. How fun, right? Thank you for that. Oh, it's just... Okay, it's Corgi Taco. Hey, Corgi. You don't follow me on Twitch? I'm a little offended, but at least you followed now. That's, for anyone who doesn't know, that's literally my developer partner, Corgi Taco. How are you just now following? I am calling you out right now. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't even follow me. I followed him on Twitch since day one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing around. But yeah. Hashtag canceled. But yeah. Okay, and then I want to show you guys our Skyrus Veil. Yes, everyone's friends here. Exactly. A loving community. Oh, or I can lag. That's cool too, that works. Is this a bigger one? I kept getting like really bad ones that were like so tiny. This one's better. It's not huge, but it's better. So you can get these really cute Skyrus trees. They're going to be redesigned. So they're gonna have, it's gonna be, yeah, this is actually one of the more technical classical biomes. It's from 1.12, and yes. Yes, it is very pretty. I really enjoy it too. I think it's cool. I kind of like that it's kind of like like how it's almost like they're like kind of spread out a bit. Yeah, and you can get green apples from here, and you can make a green apple pie. If I can find it. Here you go. Green apple pie. And then there is also a custom village that goes with this biome. But we obviously I don't really have that to showcase right now. And you can get these foxglove flowers, these overgrown foxgloves, crocus lea. You can get fairy slippers, which I'm not sure if I retained that, but fun fact, yes. So fairy slippers are known to spawn, are like, they grow. They're like a flower that actually can grow on like wood. So just a fun fact, it's like a wood, it's a flower that you can actually, if you wanted to, it can go on any log. And then it glows at night too, but it's faint. And then foxes, surprise, surprise, foxes have an increased chance to spawn here. And of course, when I say that, I'm sure no fox is going to spawn, but normally they're supposed to. But you know, I love Scarus. But anyways, new kind of plans for this biome is there's going to be, and the vines, I will just heads up, they're like really bright here for some reason. Like they're way bright, but there's going to be vines, Scarus vines that come and hang off of all the trees here eventually once we get to redoing that. Berries. I like that idea. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That sounds good. Berries sound cool here. I'll write that down. Here. I write it down on my phone notes. So. Okay. Should be good. Yeah, because it's like a more coniferous biome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally down for that. It's a good suggestion. Sometimes I always have to like, every time we add new updates, it's like I have to, with Minecraft, I have to be like, okay, where can I add the new blocks? Like that's why with the Windswept dunes, we were like, it would be perfect to add the drip leaf and stuff like that into the oasis, like the little oasis. Yeah, that'd be cute since the foxes spawn there. Is that a fox down there? I lied. It was a foxglove, you guys. I'm heartbroken. I guess there's no foxes want to spawn for me today. That's okay. Let's see, what are some other cool biomes I want you guys? Oh, definitely the dacite ridges. This is a pretty biome. It could generate in the, on the Skyrish trees. Really. Get the pink flower. Minecraft. Oh, the spore blossom. So when it comes to the spore blossom, stone forest, the fragment forest, I believe Corgi is working on it, but it is not finished. I think he started it, but it's not done yet. It's not, yeah. That one's gonna be a little more tricky, and I think he's trying to perfect the dunes right now. So this is our dacite ridges. You can find dacite here, of course, which is a stone type, a new stone type, unique to this biome. You can only find it here, but it spawns in a lot of abundance. Oh, it is done? Is it really? Oh. Well, look at that, y'all. Who wants to go look at the fragment forest? Yes, and that's why I was gonna say, in regards to something like the spore blossom, we want to keep some things unique to the cave biomes, just so that they're like worth exploring. Okay, what is it? Oh, okay, there's more over here. I was about to like cry. I was about to say, if that is the only thing here, I would have been so sad. So here you guys go. Here's a look at the fragmented forest. I think this is pretty cool. This is a lot cooler than the original, in my opinion. We've got this cool overgrown stone, these amazing spires, and because they kind of grow, they kind of go up. Here, you want to get a ground view? I will say, I think we're going to add more trees here. I know that this looks like maybe some kind of, I think it's what? It's like a clearing noise, but might not add this for this biome. It doesn't really look good here. Yes, it's on CurseForge, so if you guys want to go and download the latest alpha, you can play this in your worlds as well with me on the ground. Yeah, so here's kind of this look. See how cool this is? It's almost like a maze. Yeah, the only reason we changed it to the fragment forest is because it just sounded a bit more fantasy-like. By the way, here's the Incan lily. It's a tropical flower found in most of the BYG tropical biomes. Which I personally think this is one of my new favorite flowers. I don't know, I just love the way it looks. It's just very petite and it like looks very pretty. I loved redoing that one. So yeah, can take a look. Oh yeah, we don't talk about some things, you know. So yeah, and I love that like as the terrain naturally goes up, the mountains just like the fragmented stuff kind of just naturally goes up with it, which I think is really dope. No, I think definitely might increase tree spawns here. Definitely super cool though. We can't remove the snow. That's just because of how high it's up. That's the height. So yeah, it's fair. That's because it's 176 blocks in the air. Like it's that tall. Yeah, that's at like a certain point because it gets so high. Yeah, the snow is vanilla. You're probably seeing because it is overgrown stone, it has a custom snow like overlay, so that's about it. Oh, and here we can see our allium fields. One of it's not really a I'd say it's not really a classic, but it is. It's just like one of the prettiest biomes. I love this biome so much because I love flowers and it's just aesthetically pleasing. A cherry forest. Yeah, we got a cherry forest here. The foliage is not spawning though. I'm wondering if Corgi just forgot about it. But there is supposed to be foliage. Oh, and you can't. Okay. That's a bug. Yep, here's the log redone by Spare for anyone interested. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. Yeah, and then we've got these beautiful Japanese orchids, 2 block tall flowers. So yeah, there's this. This is really pretty. Yeah, Minecraft normally, well, the savannah, some biomes, it depends. Um, like if we look in a forest over here, there's really not that much, to be honest. Like, look, it's pretty. This is a vanilla forest, and it's like, see, like, it's not as much as you'd think it is. It only spawns in tiny, tiny little patches. But you know, when it comes to like some of the other biomes, like I will say, there's not as much grass everywhere because there's other stuff taking it up. Like these flowers are very much taking up the space for other stuff to spawn in. So yeah, here's our orchard biome. That's true. We could lower the temperature. What are I do think the trees, the cherry trees? Um, that was just how they were designed. I mean, to be honest, so I try to keep them kind of. I don't like to make them all the same. I already did show them the dunes. You missed it. Maybe the farmer could have trees growing out of the spires of the flats with a 90. That's a great suggestion, Lex. It's difficult. I'm not sure how easily that could be done, but it's definitely something to take into consideration. Here's a look at our prairie. Prairies will always probably be one of my favorite biomes just because it's just there's something about it. we can we can go back to the dunes again. To be honest, the ones I've been getting are kind of bad. Here's a look at our Arcaria Savannah. Get these cool. It's basically you can just get pine. It's just like a way to get pine in a more savanna deserty area. You can see little bushes and shrubs. This is just one of our desert biomes. Here, I can go and see if we can find another. See if we can find another one. I think the texture could be redone for the grass. If you're talking about the prairie grass, yes, I agree. I actually am in the works of doing it. I'm just not ready to share it. Oh, thank you. Yes, yeah, Prairie definitely has a more 1.12 look to it. Here's a look at Windswept Dunes again. Keep in mind a lot of the stuff is work in progress, especially the Oasis, because she's kind of lumpy. She's kind of just chilling there sometimes, but... And yeah, you just gotta get lucky, Lexa, with some of that, you know? Yeah, this one is a lot larger than the other ones we've kind of ran into. We've kind of ran into some kind of sad floppy ones, but this one's pretty good. I like it. And yeah, for people that don't know, there is the sky transition to kind of immerse you in the dune. Could probably do this, just load up a new world and walk around like people did in 118. Do you guys really just want to see me walk around in BYG 118? Have a little grand tour? Do you guys want to? I'll do it. We can do it. We can load up a new world. Okay, let's load up a new world. Load up a brand new world. And we'll walk around and see what we can find. Ooh, peaceful survival. We're gonna have to change the difficulty to peaceful. Because I'll die. Okay, let's do create it. Or we'll do a survival way. Survival. We'll do peaceful and then allow cheats. Just because I'm probably gonna set it to kind of be like daytime so that you guys can actually see everything. Yeah. And I'm also yeah. So I actually wanted to take that time since you guys kind of started talking about survival mode and world. Just gonna throw that out there. On I believe it is going to be every Monday for a couple hours. Yeah. I could explain. One day I'll talk about the story of our name being similar. Of course I get an ocean. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cheat already. Yes, look at us walking around in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we're gonna cheat already. What biome do we want to start in, you guys? Type in chat which biome you want to start in. Yeah, the ocean thing's kind of a bayou. Alright, that was first suggestion from Twitch Cloverly, so we're gonna start in bayou. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Is there something I should really respond before you keep getting it? No, I think there is an issue. It does keep spawning. So, Twitch Cloverly, I am so sorry about your bayou. uh, this is definitely a oh wait, is there hope? I think there's hope for you. Twitch, I think there may be some hope. There's a tiny one over here. Here, let's go. Let's clip it. Someone clip that. Here, and we're coming back. We came back, so you can take a picture of it. The most beautiful bayou in all of Minecraft. I screenshotted it. Don't worry. Yeah, I got a screenshot there. I'll post it after the stream in media. Be funny. Yeah, I don't know how to clip things either, so anyone that knows Twitch, if you want to do that. Okay, so I'm not sure this was the spawn. Okay, someone rapid suggests a new biome. Because unfortunately, Twitch Cloverleaf did not end up being alright. We don't have mangrove. Mangrove's not in yet. Knowledgeable with the vanilla water biomes. I personally love the lukewarm ocean just because that is the one that has the chance to spawn the coral reefs. And I like the lukewarm, like, lighter water. I think it's pretty. reminds me of when I went to Florida, and I stayed at the Florida Keys. So it was very pretty, and I love the lukewarm oceans just because of that. All right. Any suggestions? I can kind of see them right here. Any of these? Any of these? Baobab. Okay. Let's try that. You clipped it? Awesome. I love that. All right. Okay, it looks like we're somewhere. So, okay, we're in a pretty good spot. Say, game rule, do daylight cycle, false. Time set day, and then give player. Oh no, it's effect, give player. Saturation, when false. Did that do? No! I want the hide particles. Oh wait, is that hide particle? Please, I don't want the particles. Okay. Oh, it's too late now. I have the effect now. Okay, so now we're here. But anyways, wanted to talk every Monday for a couple hours. I am actually starting next week going to be starting a modded survival gameplay on Twitch using BYG. I don't know that much. I do know a lot, but I don't know those things. But I actually do know quite a bit. Okay, we need to get out of this prairie though, because oh lord. Here, look. Who was it that said they wanted to find a big for Lex? Here is your large prairie. It's probably gonna be solo. I don't really have a server to do it, unfortunately. If I did, I wouldn't mind doing like that, but I think it's gonna just be a solo for now until I one day get Twitch affiliate or a partner and make the money to do that. So yeah. So here is your very large prairie. It literally seems endless. There's an allium over there. Then we've got what looks like some kind of other forest over there. A cherry blossom and that tiny baobab. And then there's an orchard over there. So I want you guys, you pick where we're gonna go. Are we gonna go north, south, east, or west? Which way are we walking? Yes, our single baobab is chilling. The giant cave? Well, there's no biomes right here. It's cool, but there's nothing here. Westward expansion. Here's our giant cave. Downward. We don't have cave biomes. There's nothing. Yes, there is filters on the chat just so that I don't get banned from Twitch. Oh, that's funny. I love that, Lex. No, there's nothing in the caves. We don't have cave biomes. You know, the prairie is very much... She's dense. Okay, so we're gonna start west and see what we can find. You know, I definitely do agree. You won't get for people in chat. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, I might re-enable them then. We'll have to see, y'all. We'll have to see. See if y'all can handle yourselves. Okay, looks like we've stumbled upon a small little allium field. Here, actually, I'll keep it like this, so that it's kind of more immersive. Fun fact, Corgi, Glowcane is getting removed, so that really sucks. I can't. I can't, because Glowcane is going to the nether, you guys. It's getting renamed and remade into the nether biomes. Yeah. It's gonna get put in some of the nether, and then also, I think one of them is gonna go to the end. So yes. Well, I kind of want to go here. These are some new stuff. We've already seen all that. Here we have our amaranth fields. So we've got all these pretty amaranths. We've got magenta, purple, cyan, orange. and then regular, which is kind of like red, a red color. Glowcane is a mutation. It is sugarcane that was mutated, and yes. I have looked at the cypress swamplands. It's definitely a cypress swamplands. We've got our jacaranda trees. They're kind of just floating, chilling here. Let's go there. Well, you know, players brought it as an invasive species, Twitch Cloverly. You know, this is an important time to talk about invasive species. And that you as the player enable these invasive species to take root in these other dimensions and climates that they're not native to. I'd say with Cypress, because, Corgi, I'm not sure if you're aware, but you added those little noise clearings to, like, you added it to the Cypress, which a swamp shouldn't really be having a clearing, because they're not that dense to begin with. No, it's like the clearing thing. Like, there's literally just, like, big patches of just empty swamp, basically, with nothing. So it's like, yeah. Here is our Forgotten Forest. This is very early work in progress. There's so much more that's going to be done to this biome when I get the chance. So here's a look at that. Some more mushrooms. Also, Corgi, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there is more than one big mushroom. So there's actually 2 other big mushrooms. Oh, firecracker shrubs. Was this like a small, tiny... What was this? Oh, this was a tiny firecracker shrubland. A cute little one that was just tiny, tiny. Yeah, it seems to be the only one that's spawning is the mushroom, or the green mushroom. The other ones don't seem to be spawning like they normally should be. Oh, here we go. We can take a look. Here's a little bush, you guys. A little firecracker shrub. Okay, now, womp womp. We're in vanilla terrain. Everybody say womp womp. We want to be in BYG terrain. That's because the biome hasn't been remade yet, Spare. It's gonna get a new color palette and everything, and new trees. That's just the placeholder right now. Yeah, that's just because it's not finished. Mountain, that? You want to look at this? Okay. Is this still aligned with our westward? It is. Some tree is that somebody used in a biome for moving trees or labyrinths. This is pretty cool. I like this. Yeah, this is pretty dope. This is just vanilla, actually. I won't lie to you guys. This is vanilla. We didn't do this. But, with the place feature thing, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a ton about it. I read the article. Try not to yawn. I'm so tired, but I shouldn't be. I need to eat. Nah, actually, I'm not really that hungry. I just want Starbucks, mostly. Let me know if you guys have Starbucks and what your favorite drink is. Did you try out? I did try out the Deep Dark Snapshot. I thought it was so fun. I mean, I have my own comments on it. Personally, I don't think that it is deep dark enough. I think the skulk is too rare. It spawns in these tiny little patches, and like, in my mind, I wanted like skulk everywhere, you know? Like, I wanted it to be the majority, and I feel like there's way too much dripstone. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know why, but they like overcompensated with the dripstone, and I don't think they needed to do that. I think they should have just made more skulk. And like, I get it, if they don't want the skulk blocks being like used a ton, they should just add like an overground, like a sculpt, like, what's it called? A sculpt like deep slate, so it's just like an overlay. I know, I don't know if you've seen it, Cash. They released an experimental snapshot showcasing, they added the deep dark, the ancient city, and the warden and all that. Yeah, there's just like, I'm not kidding, Cash, like 90% of the biome is freaking dripstone, with like 10% being the skulk stuff. Like you can't even, and it's like, it almost feels like, I don't know what it is for me, but it almost feels like there's more dripstone in the deep dark than there is dripstone in the dripstone cavern sometimes. I don't hate the dripstone texture. I think it can serve its own purpose. I think it goes pretty well with like granite and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it just kind of depends on the color palette you're going for. I think it could go with granite and brick and stuff like that pretty well. Yeah, I could see it going well actually with the new mangrove wood. That's a good point. I'm not seeing any BYG biomes right now. Yeah, it's just kind of boring. It's not as, they need to change it. I mean, I get it, it's an experimental. It's not even a fully finished snapshot. It's like, you know, I give them grace. But I definitely think it could be better. The warden's amazing though. He's really cool. I think he's one of the most interesting mobs ever. And like the sound and the heartbeat and all that. Corgi cave biomes. It's funny. Well, you said you wanted to help with caves and critters. So that's offer is still always on the table. Whenever we want to get to that. Probably won't. Maybe until after BYG. Because BYG is like main priorities right now, I'd say. Wow, 10 viewers. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Right now, we are currently exploring Minecraft 1.18 terrain gen while also looking at BYG. I need to see more BYG. We're not seeing... We kind of lost it. I don't know what happened. Okay, if I can... Oh! I think I found a temperate rainforest, you guys. ANT gets attention when my mental health is not at -100,000. Yes. Oh, see, okay. Corgi, I don't know if you see it, but I do see one of the other mushrooms now. I think the green mushroom is just set to be way too high, if that makes it. Like, I think it's like 90% green mushroom, and then the other 10% gets a fight. It's not left to rot. It just gets a lot of... This is really pretty. Hold on. I'll let everyone take a moment. It's not left to rot. It's just... It's hard because it's a very large project and it requires a lot of large management. And currently I do not have the mental... I'm not going to get super personal, but I also will. I've gone through a very, very, very past rough few months of my life that have been extremely mentally draining, and I know we all, like, everyone has this at periods of their life, you know? We're gonna probably have that exclusive to the Dark Oak. The tropical rainforest is gonna have vanilla big mushrooms mixed in, but the temperate rainforest is just gonna be the BYG ones. Looks like we've stumbled upon another prairie. She's also very large. I'm seeing allium fields. Oh, I see a bayou. I don't know if Lex is still here, but I see a bayou for you. I'll go find it. And if you're not still here, that's okay too. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we're fine. We have the saturation. You know, Spare, that's why I ended up adding the saturation, because, fun fact, so saturation, that's more what, so okay, there's hunger and saturation, and what, they both do different things, and for anyone that doesn't know it, I will sort of explain it the best of my abilities. So hunger is basically like a buffer before, here's our swamp by the way, is a buffer before saturation. And then saturation is So like, okay, it's like more tied into the regeneration of your health. So saturation actually provides the health regeneration. So let's say I had like a food with one chicken nugget, but like 10 saturation. That is gonna heal me a ton, but it's gonna drain quicker, if that makes sense. While a food that has higher hunger but lower saturation is that's not gonna do as much, but it's gonna last longer and it's gonna be more over time. So yes, here's a look at Cypress swamplands, by the way. I will say, I think the Bayou definitely is having a better time finding water than this biome is. Because the Bayou seems to be a lot better at finding water and placing itself in the water, but the Cypress seems to struggle. But this is still a very pretty biome, you know? What's that over there? Is that still more Cypress swampland? I want to find like a Giovanna shield, because I'm pretty sure we actually have the Giovanna shield in. I think it's just kind of rare because of its criteria. It's a tropical plateau biome. So you have to find a mountain area and then you'll find it. So it's kind of more rare. So yeah, Corrigan, I don't know if you see it, but like, I don't know if this is because of your noise clearings, but like the swamps, I don't know if you can make this so that I really don't think the swamp should be having clearings. Because this just kind of doesn't even, like, I can't call this a swampland because this is just nothing. But, yes. So I would definitely, if you could, I would look into it. Click. Looks like we're heading into a jungle. You know. Shout out to the BYG tiny lily pads. I love them. I know they're not that interesting, they're not that different, but I like they're like a little fragmented, a little broken up. Gives some nice variety among the regular lily pads. Alright. Onward! Nope, okay, we can't go that way. Yo, I'm gonna be climbing a mountain. We are climbing a jungle mountain. Maybe you can find like a lush cave. Oh, now we're in taiga for some reason. Okay. That's possible. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's possible. I can look into it. I can explore that, making it more magical, because that would make it probably a fantasy biome. Oh, we've got another forgotten forest over the hill. Ew. Ew. Ow. Okay. Okay, we're good. Shout out to the cyan. I like this rose. I'm gonna keep it with me. My cyan rose. I think it was originally named the Fragmented Forest. I think Corgi changed it to Fragment Forest. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was named Fragmented Forest, though. I'd agree, though. We probably should. We might change it. I might change it back, just for consistency, but do beware. If you have a world right now and we changed it, your world will break. Oh, is that... What's that over there? I think it's a firecracker shrubland, y'all. This is a big forgotten forest. Exactly, like it's an alpha, so y'all have to be prepared for game-breaking stuff. I think here it is. You are currently using experimental. Ooh, I think for when I start doing my survival Let's Play, I'm definitely gonna put on shaders. That's a great suggestion, Lex. I love that. You know, it definitely is, like, makes it 100% prettier. Oh my gosh, I am tired. I shouldn't be yawning. I need Starbucks, yeah, I need Starbucks. Pay for my No, I'm kidding. I was like, pay for my Starbucks. Do love mouse spawn at night in the magical forest? No, they don't. And in fact, I believe I think there's a couple magical biomes where only like Enderman, like only a couple hostile mobs spawn. Maybe coiled juniper trees could spawn. Cool tree to add to the biomes. Juniper. That's a good idea. You know, I definitely, for some of our past release of 118, like actual content updates, juniper trees are like a deserty type tree. They're really pretty. I don't have a picture of them. Yeah, they make 21 plus stuff. Oh, we've got an Arcaria Savannah. I feel like I'm always butchering that name, but no one has ever said, I've never been corrected on it, so, you know. Oh, and we've got some baobab. Look at that. Imagine if I, like, fell and just fell down into the crevices of nothingness. Added some... when it comes to the vanilla biomes, I'm not sure if Corgi wants to kind of... I don't know if it's considered a mix-in or not, or what. Like, I don't know if he's wanting to add that kind of stuff there. We did it a little bit, and there actually is an add-on. Yeah, Cash mentioned there is actually a BYG add-on. Oh, that's the Chicago in me. Foliage, yeah. Yeah, the giant trees in better ends. If this is where I think it's going, I'm gonna say no. When it comes to the gigantic stuff, like we were thinking about, we actually have in our build world, I believe it is a 200 tall sequoia redwood tree that we were planning on making an actual, not like a feature, but like an actual structure that you can do /locate and find. And it would be like this like incredibly rare structure. And then I'd also wanted to add like to the cartographer villagers that you could get a map to a giant sequoia and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. One for baobab. That's possible. I mean, I wouldn't want to overlap the idea too much, but I could see it. We've got like a pretty mesa too. This is cool. We got a pretty badlands. Yeah, that's why we would just make it like this one time, like potentially like literally like only a few, because you know how like with the because I don't think the strongholds are infinite. They're not infinite. There's only a certain amount of strongholds in the game, in like a world. I'm 90% sure. Like I know there's like yeah, are they infinite? I swore they said that there was only a certain amount. Unless that's what they used to be. Is it? Okay. I always thought that there was like... Oh, that's what it is. They spawn in rings. Okay. That's clever. I didn't know that. Yeah, no. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, they spawn in like rings. I knew there was some kind of like... As the radius gets bigger, more occur. Okay. Yeah, did it used to be a limited one? That would make more sense. Oh, look at this. Look at us at the top of the world. Not really, but... No, and then, yeah. I'm thinking about... Let's see. see, where do we want to go? We could keep going this way. I feel like we're getting close to ocean, though, is the problem. I think we are approaching ocean. So I think I might go south a bit. Might go back and actually go south. There we go. What's this flat area? This is just a lukewarm ocean. This is indeed literally just an ocean that is on the surface. How fun, right? Yeah. I know. Minecraft 1.18 worldgen, right? Yeah, it's fun. It doesn't help. I mean, the Terra Blender dependency we use is kind of still... I mean, it's like, it works, but it has some little quirks and some little bugs that I'm sure don't help. Alright, let's see what's this way, you guys. Yes, I do like the new oceans. And BYG, we're actually going to be adding... Well, we have our Dead Sea, which is an ocean biome now. But I'm definitely... Because we, like, have an easy way of adding ocean biomes now, I'm definitely looking into adding more ocean biomes for future updates, which I think will be pretty cool. Euphorbius? That's cool. It's like Euphoria, like the show. Actually, I feel like probably most people in here are very young. Don't look that up. It's not a age-appropriate show. Yeah, I think when it comes to this, I can definitely Google them after the stream. Yeah, there's not a lot of water-based things. Originally, I don't know, it's hard because it's like I like adding stuff to BYG, but it's like at some point I feel like I don't want to clutter the mod too much, and like that's why I'm doing a cave biome mod instead. And then there's a part of me that has not fully decided if I'm gonna just do a dedicated ocean biome mod, or if I should just kind of add them to BYG. I'm gonna post a pick an off topic. Yeah, I can't really look at Discord and stuff right now because I have the stream open on one end and then my computer has Minecraft open right now, but I will definitely take a look at it when I get the chance. Quick reminder that if you guys haven't eaten, take some time to eat, take a snack, get water. It's important. Man, we are getting horrible luck right now. We're not... Oh my god, that would have been horrible if I just fell in there right now. Y'all. Oh, I think we found a sunflower plains. It's kind of cool. A hamburger and a bowl of cereal? Listen to your body, you know? It's so important to just listen to your body. It's how you develop a good relationship with food. As if you just listen. You eat when you're hungry, and you don't eat when you're full. That was something that took me way too long to learn in life. Let's see. Man, you guys. We are just out of luck. There's nothing here. No. I mean, I lied. I want to take you with me still. I don't know. I think we're running out of luck here. It's just funny because I feel like in the time we've spent exploring, we have not even seen a quarter of the biomes. I mean, go ahead, you know, your artwork. Oh? Oh, that's just another temperate rainforest. Oh, this is pretty, oh, this is pretty cool. Here's some cave stuff, you guys. It's kind of cool. Hmm, that was deep. This is pretty cool though. And I like the aquifer right here. It's kind of nice. Yeah, they always find a way to make some pretty stuff. Well, it looks like we found another temperate rainforest, but not seeing anything else, y'all. I think we have hit the end of our continent. Oh no, our biomes. They're both in. Those are both in the biomes, but it's easy. It's an operator for sure. Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure yet. It's something I'm still kind of actively debating in my mind, and then also just having to see what I want. And like, because again, like I feel like I spent a lot of 1.18 removing clutter, removing blocks that I didn't like, and that just didn't really serve the purposes anymore that I felt that they originally were intended for. So whenever a lot of the new biomes that are being concepted and stuff, um, they all have like a distinct purpose now rather than just kind of being there to look pretty, you know? Like our Windswept Dunes was a great example of that. We wanted to introduce new terrain, new our aloe vera, you know, a place for desert you can get drip leaf and just some like actual stuff there rather than just kind of it just being a dune with not much in it. So this is cool. This is like a big cliff. Look at this. We could build like a creepy little mansion up here. Oh, I love that there's an emoji for it. There you go. That's how you can say it. Like the tree flowers. Oh, that's good. That's cool. This is cool. I would build like a mansion up here, you know? Like some kind of cool cliffside. I gotta work on getting custom email. I'm not affiliate yet, so, you know, I can't do like all the sub stuff and all that fun jazz yet. Hopefully, my goal is to try and get it by the end of the month. Hopefully, since I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming all this weekend, you guys. Not all Minecraft stuff, I will say. Um, he follows me now. Oh, you mean like, do you mean sub? Because follows the free one. I think sub's the paid one. Yeah, that'd be funny. I remember I was like one of my first streams. I think Corgi donated a single dollar. He said no with a heart. Dang. Heartbreaking, y'all. Heartbreaking. Oh, oh no, my thing's blurry. I don't know what it is. Is that a follow? If that's a follow, I appreciate it. I'm so sorry. I think it was a follow. It was a follow. Okay. Thank you to whoever followed. I'm so sorry. My screen like got blurry. My stream kind of downgraded its quality as that happened, and it completely blurred out. I'm so sorry. Here 1 second. My phone is close to dying. That's not good. That's okay. I've got a charger. Plugging in. All right. Not seeing anything. Anything else in here? Right. When did I start this stream? How long have I been streaming? 10 viewers. Hi, everybody. It's been cool. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. Oh, okay. It's felt longer than that. An hour and 43. Okay. I'm probably gonna stop the stream in about 10 minutes then. At like, for my time, 5:30. So we'll go for a bit more. If anyone has any questions, wants to see anything, let me know. If not, I'm cool just chatting. I love just chatting with people. It's fun. You know, I think definitely after the stream ends, I'm gonna go instantly and get Starbucks. Get my... I always get a strawberry sea refresher, for those who don't know. It's like my iconic drink. Strawberry sea refresher with 2 pumps raspberry, no strawberry inclusion, and if I'm really feeling it, a splash of passion tea and 1 pump vanilla. But usually if I get the raspberry and the passion tea, I won't get the vanilla, but if I don't get those, then I'll get the splash of, like, the pump of vanilla. Yes, and over. I love that. And I always get a butter croissant too, just because they're really good. I love their pastries. They're so expensive though. I mean, okay. Starbucks is definitely expensive, but I guess like I'm used to the price now that it doesn't really bother me, you know? Like for me, paying $5 for a venti drink with all those customizations isn't... I don't really view that as expensive anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. To be fair, Twitch streamers get to where they are because Twitch streamers are obviously forced to stream for that long. Yes, it is. I mean, yeah. I don't know. When it comes to streaming, you know, I just like to be personal and fun. I don't know. I've gotten some really great advice from other Twitch streamers. So like, yes. I know he doesn't, guys, he doesn't want to take a break. He's enjoying it. He doesn't want... He's on like the dev hype right now. He said no. No, he's on a dev hype. Exactly. He's determined, y'all. You got a determined taco. I'm really disappointed that we have not found... Oh, okay. At least we got some new mushrooms. I like these ones. These are one of my favorite mushrooms. I'm so disappointed we haven't really gotten to see it. I know. It's always difficult. Because it's like, sometimes you want to just do everything and then you get burnt out. Like, I took a big break from developing. I haven't touched BYG in a bit. I mean, I am, like, you know, I'm actually developing it now, but, you know, for like a few months, I feel like everyone just kind of like did a halt just because it was... I needed a break from everything. Let's see. And then get... Oh, I got a new follower on Twitter. I'm trying to reach 200 followers on Twitter. So yeah, if you don't follow my Twitter, it's just at AOCAWall. Same as my Twitch. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you definitely should, because yes, I'm trying to reach 200. By Monday, I'll be able to use the release mod for the new modded series. Oh my gosh. No, don't worry, you guys. I'll just take the latest and roll with it for that, honestly. I'll probably get in what I want, and then I know the Nether and the End are not going to be done by Monday, but that's fine. Yes. Play with Bop. I could. I wouldn't mind. I'm probably going to do like a little mini mod, like a custom mini mod pack. So I'll probably do Terra Blender with BYG, Bop, some like shader stuff, a mini map, JEI, maybe some other one. I don't honestly know what 118 mods are out right now. But you know, also if you guys have any ideas for like, because I'm, like I said, I'm hoping to get to Twitch Flip at the end of the month, you know. if you guys have any ideas for like sub emotes or, you know, little bit things you guys would want to see. I'm thinking about having like, you know, whoever is like the most BYG logos and emote. Yeah, I could do that. Definitely I want to do something with maybe like music. Potion Studios logo. It's a good idea too. I want to draw some. I'm probably gonna, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen Tiny Gabe is what I call him. It is. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just went in a circle. Guys, I went all the way there and I went in a circle. Look where I am. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. We literally went in a circle. Yes, I was gonna say, because I have different emoticons for Tiny Gabe, so I was thinking about putting those as some of the emotes as well. Some, handcrafted Tiny Gabes. Yeah, and then I want to start getting, probably not while I'm in school, but definitely during, winter break. Bye, Twitch Clovery. It was so nice. Have a good, night, day, afternoon, wherever you are. A tiny kingdom. I have no patience with chisel and bits. I used to try that. Well, spring, but also I have. I get out of school in May, early May, like really early May, like the first or second week of May. I'm out, so um, I definitely want to get into more streaming then, more content creating, like YouTube, and also going to be working on my TikTok more, as well as Twitter. And then, yes. And for anyone here, also, I want to play Minecraft Dungeons. I might for Sunday stream. I'm probably going to play Minecraft Dungeons for Sunday. Just because I've been really meaning to play it. Because they had, like, the new update and all that. And I have all, like, the DLC for it. So. You know, I don't know. With Chisel Bits, like, it's really cool. And, like, people do some amazing stuff. I just don't have the patience. Like, I, like, get frustrated so quickly with it. I don't know why. I just don't have, I just can't do it. But it's definitely fun. Like, it's such a cool mod. I agree. Okay. Man, I can't believe I went in a circle, you guys. That's so embarrassing. Somehow have patience with modding. I know, right? Honestly, I don't have patience with modding. I just like stuff. Do we want to just cheat? Are we gonna cheat, you guys? Let's cheat. Okay. What biomes do we want to see? I'm going down the list. Let me know if one catches your eye. My favorite wood type? Holly. I'd say Holly's my favorite. Yeah, going down the list. If you guys see one you want to see, let me know. And we'll go teleport to it. The most extravagant? But all of them are. Do you want a shield? Okay, we can go to Giovanna. Oh, okay, I couldn't find Giovanna. Black Forest is a pretty cool one, so we can go there. Here, and I'll try looking for Giovanna again. Because sometimes it's like, it can't find it, but then if you get closer, it can. So here's a look at the Black Forest. We're gonna turn the weather off, because I want to be able to see. So we've got these extravagantly large, beautiful pines mixed in with spruce and aspen. Here, do we want to try it? Where are we going? And we're in an ocean. Oh, we found one. Okay, and we got a Giovanna shield. Can I see, please? Leak. Okay. And here's a look at our Giovanna shield. I love how it's like in the middle of a Badlands. A wooded Badlands. That's kind of fun. Oh, look, it's our rainbow eucalyptus wood. Look at that. I mean, it is. It's still technically, no, so it's on a plateau. So this spawns purely on plateaus, which is what a shield is in real life. In a way, it's a geographical, like, plateau. So it still is. It's not as grand as I'd say. It's definitely not as tall. The Giona Shield is actually based off of it's a real life location called the Giona Shield. It's in South America. Slightly rainbow. I'm not sure. I kind of like rainbow eucalyptus to be a little more realistic. So, that's just my take on it, though. I like it. I kind of like it being a little more realistic looking. These are pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love the new rainbow eucalyptus. Yeah, look at that. I want to see. I have not been able to successfully find one of these. You guys, I haven't been able to find one of these for, like, I've tried many worlds. And it's our shattered glacier biome. This is, like, really sad. I'm gonna move away and see if hopefully it's better. This one's kind of sad, I won't lie. I'm kind of disappointed. It's kind of like an eroded Badlands, but, like, with ice. It's cool. It's fun. Black snow. That would be sludge. And that's formed by, like, mud and pollution and asphalt. Black snow isn't really, like... It wouldn't really spawn just from, like, black ice. Plus, I personally like the contrast that the white snow makes with the black ice. I think it looks neat. I mean, sometimes. I mean, the snow up here doesn't get too bad. It, like, cause, like, okay. Like, on my campus, we don't, like, cause I'm a college student, FYI. You didn't know I'm 19. But we are, like, a very green campus, so, like, we don't have cars, like, anywhere, so there's really no sludge. Powdered snow, that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down. I like that. Yeah, how long have I been streaming? Have we hit the 2-hour mark? Yeah, on the roads it becomes the sludge because it mixes with the asphalt and like pollution. It's basically polluted snow. It's kind of sad, but 4 more minutes. Okay, I can do that. At 5:35, I've got this. Okay, anywhere else we want to see? Let's do the autumnal forest. I really like that biome. Okay, or not. Man, I'm disappointed I want to see that one. Canadian Shield? Oh, okay. We can see our hydrangeas. I actually don't know how to say them. I'm not gonna lie. I can't see. I know, but I don't like teleporting much. Oh, wow, this is sad. This one's a sad one. Oh, man. It's literally just a sliver. But hey, it's got some hedges. It's got some bushes here. There's no trees, which is kind of sad. Oh, there's one. There's one coniferous. Oh, here, look, here's Sika. So look at Sika wood. Close. And our, I think it's called the Sika woods. Yeah. These are pretty. I liked working on those. Not the thunder. Get out of here. Here's our Twilight Valley. Do note, the boulders are a work in progress. Fun fact, this is the only BYG biome in the overworld that has biome particles. You can see them. Little emerald particles. Makes it a little enchanted. It's our Twilight Meadow. Is this a vanilla meadow? Just chilling here? It is. Yeah, it will. See, I'm gonna start designing some more custom particles for some of the biomes and blocks and just everything. Here's a look at our Zelkova Forest. And then this is the Coven Flower. Oh, I know. Sound of Music achievement. Yeah. Butterflies. That would be pretty. That's a good suggestion. Butterfly particles. That would be cute. Yeah. I like this flower. This one's cute. It's a magical... It's the Coven Flower. It's not technically real. I can look into it. We'd probably have to, like, alter the advancement. So... And here's a look. Oh, here's a look at... I don't really want to show this one, but I will, because I'm here already. Here is the Weeping Witch Forest. Major work in progress. Trees are going to be completely redone. So, yes. The Weeping Witch Forest is going to be very redesigned, as well as the leaves and just everything about it is going to be redone, because I'm not really happy with this biome right now, personally, from a developer standpoint. Yeah, it's not really my favorite, but I don't want to remove it because I love Weeping Witch, like the wood type, and I like the thought, just the execution I'm not proud of. I mean, you're welcome to suggest things. When it comes to the swamp stuff, they are adding flies to, or they're adding fireflies to Minecraft as like an actual little mob thing. It's literally like 2 pixels wide. I don't even know why it's a mob. It could have just been a biome particle, but so yeah, probably won't add like firefly stuff like that. Mosquito sounds. I could do a mosquito, like a little. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I could do that. I like that idea. You know, I feel like some of those things are going to be updates in there, like mini update, like sound and visual updates on themselves. But yeah. Yeah, I still like think it's like kind of weird though, because I don't know. Because I don't think that you breed them. The firefly, I don't think the fireflies actually breed them. Unless that was just like they wanted the frogs to eat the fireflies. Oh, that's fair. Like, I can see that. I don't know, like, and the little betas they put out, though, they don't even have them eating them. Yeah, like, they don't have them eating the fireflies in the betas, so I'm not... Unless they're gonna change it. You know, I feel like they confirmed that at Minecraft now. Oh, okay, so they're gonna be changing the fireflies and the frogs. Okay. I think the only thing that I would like the fireflies for is a firefly jar. That would be pretty much it. I just want a firefly jar that you can place or like hang. That's really what I want. It would be so pretty. And it would make like cool little swamp homes. Fireflies are poisonous. They did that with parrots, you guys. Do you guys remember when they added the parrots? There was like you bred them with cookies. But chocolate chip, like chocolate and stuff like that is like horribly poisonous to the parrots. So then they had to change it. And now if you feed a parrot a cookie, it dies. Yeah. They gotta do better. They need to do more research on on some of those things. It's funny. You know, I feel like that is like the second time that they have added something that contradicts itself. That's funny. That's okay. I mean, they fix it, but it's still kind of funny to me. All right, you guys. I think we're at about that time. 2 hours. And I think that I'm going to end the stream here now. Yeah, I like that too. I like the sensitivity to it all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. It was so much fun. I will be streaming all this weekend. Tomorrow I'm not going to be, I'm going to be streaming, I think it's, you know, Saturday. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing different game, Overwatch, Valorant, Apex Legends, Dead by Daylight. I will look in off topic. Yeah, so yes. And then if you go to my Twitch and you look at my schedule, it's not super like there solidified yet, but I've got a little schedule going, so you can always feel free to look at that, see what's coming up. But yes. All right. Bye, you guys. Bye.